For those who came in late, my name is Stella Botticelli, and I'm a comic book artist. Well, more or less. My book just got canceled, and it's a long story. Anyway, this is where I live. And these are my friends. There's Doc, and Karen, and Paul, and Becky. When life gets rough, I look to my friends for support. And like a league of superheroes, they're always there to get my back. Take today, for example. Looks like V'ger.
No, Jawa Sandcrawler.
Ah.
So you ready for this?
2 days of telling people my book just got canceled and getting those poor baby stares? What could be more fun? Just another small press statistic. Yeah.
This coming from the woman who's getting phone calls from Talina Sabbath begging you to contribute to her anthology.
Yeah, we're marking that in the I'll Believe It When It Happens column. Didn't you do a thing with her a few years back?
I penciled a 6-page backup story for Valkyrie Annual number 4. Once a year or so, I still get a residual check for like $3.
Well, we can't stand here all day.
Well, we could, but it wouldn't be very productive.
I can't believe how big this show has gotten.
Yep. You know, I did Mark's first con 14 years ago. It was nothing like this, I can tell you.
It says we're in the Grimstead room?
According to this, all the comic book guys are upstairs.
Hey, Stella. Yeah, so she won't.
Hey, Cal, how's it going?
Good, how are you? Can't complain. Hey, Doc. Heard about your book getting canceled. It sucks.
Yeah, it does, but you know, I've got some other irons in the fire, so I'm not giving up hope yet.
Oh, that's good. Your book was so much fun. I mean, I hate to see it get the axe.
You and me both.
So, you guys setting up?
Yeah, we're just trying to figure out where. Do you know where the Grimstead room is?
They put you in the dungeon, huh? You must have waited till the last minute to book.
The dungeon?
Oh, yeah. You go out the main door, hang a left, and take the freight elevator down.
You gotta be kidding me.
No, I think Mark said it was the last table they had left.
Come on, we're gonna get to the bottom of this.
Okay, see you later, Cal.
All right, have a good show.
Wait,
What?
he's here. I can feel him. He's somewhere in the building.
What? Who's here?
Reggie. Reggie McSorley.
Did you have spinach for breakfast?
No. I had pizza with spinach and anchovies last night. Didn't you read my tweet?
That's just nasty.
Good morning, comic fans, and welcome to our 3-day coverage of the 14th annual Dallas Comicon. I'm Randy Lakes with FunnyBookTV.com, and we'll be bringing you the sights and sounds of Texas's biggest comic conference.
Convention.
What?
It's called a convention, not a conference. Nobody calls it a conference. Only people that have never been to one call it a conference.
Who's the on-air personality here, Bob?
Listen.
What?
It's so quiet. There's no con roar down here. It's almost unnatural.
Come on. Let's see how bad it is.
Yeah, well, I don't care what they told you. This is what I'm telling you, and I'm the guy signing your freaking paycheck, so take care of it, right? I'll call you back. Hey, Doc. Stella. So, look, a small problem with your table.
You mean a problem besides it being located in a sub-basement where nerds fear to tread?
Yeah, I sort of overbooked the room, so I had to give your table away. But look, I promise I'll make it up to you at the next show.
No.
Yes.
No! You are not doing this, Robinson. We paid for that table.
And I refunded your money. Check your PayPal account.
Now look here.
No, you look! I had another vendor who wanted your table, and since you weren't here yet, I sold it to him at triple what you guys paid. All right? Triple! Hell, I can't afford to pass up that kind of money, even if it is for the tiniest room in the freaking place. Do you know what this show is doing to me? I didn't used to be like this. I used to be a calm, likable guy. I used to be easygoing. But this show, it's taking every nickel I can scrape together just to keep this thing running. At the March show? And friggin' Lockhart did $40,000 worth of damage to her hotel room. And who had to pay for that? Me! That's who! So I wouldn't hear any crap about your measly $75 table fee, which I already refunded already. Look, it's Tom Jane calling me. I don't want to talk to Tom Jane. I don't want to see Tom Jane. I really need a cigarette.
Who's Tom Jane?
I'll tell you later.
So what are we gonna do?
Well, first thing, I'm gonna go in there and see who snaked our table.
No, it'll fit, trust me. Yeah, well, no, that's supposed to fit like that. Oh, hey, hold on a second. Hey, guys, no hard feelings about the table, right? Just needed the extra space for my Space Ghost DVDs. Just got them back from the printer. So, yeah, you need to be here by noon. 15.
Well,
Yeah.
so...
I think I'm just gonna go. This is making my head hurt. I think I'm gonna go spend some time with Karen. I've been working a lot of OT lately. I haven't had a chance to see much of her.
But you're just gonna blow off the whole weekend? You were going to announce your book. Maybe we can squat at someone else's table.
Nah. It would have been fun, but I think I'm just gonna go.
All right.
What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna go to Titan.
With one of the biggest names in comics today, and my personal style guru, Talina Sabbath. Talina, thanks for joining us.
My pleasure, Randy.
Talina's book, Valkyrie 395, is one of the longest running independent comic books on the market and the cornerstone of your publishing empire. Tell us, Talina, what is the secret to your huge success?
Sex.
Interesting.
I learned very early on that if there's one thing geeks love more than muscle-bound men in tight spandex, it's hot women in tight spandex. It's really no secret.
Well, certainly sex sells, but the characters seem to look a lot like you. Does someone say that was egotistical?
Really has nothing to do with vanity, Randy. Back when I first got started, before I made it big, I really couldn't afford to hire models, but I could afford to look in the mirror. Very simple.
And the rest is history. I understand you're working on a new project.
Yes, actually I am. I'm editing a new comic book anthology made entirely by women. It's actually a pet project of mine. I'm very excited about it. There's a fantastic local artist who's appearing at the con right now by the name of Stella Botticelli, or Stella B as she's sometimes known.
I'll try to interview her.
Yes, you do that.
And then he just sold the table right out from under us. It was a really crappy thing to do.
Can't say I'm surprised. So why don't you set up here?
What?
Why not? You got everything with you. You could set up in the back. You might even sell a few books.
Nah, nobody would come. Everybody's at the convention.
Not everybody. What do you got to lose? You set aside the whole weekend.
Okay. Okay. I'll tweet an update. Thanks, Ray.
Can I be honest for a second? God, I know I shouldn't say this because it always sounds so pretentious, but The Crimson Storm, it's not just another fan film. This is my resume. I've already had interest from people on the coast about this. And now, of course, I don't expect to just, waltz into Hollywood and be handed the next Hawkman movie, but, fan films at this level, they're getting a lot of attention and a lot of respect. This is my ticket west, baby.
Hey.
Hey. I did some background interviews. Got some good stuff.
Background interviews? We didn't talk about that. With who?
I tracked down a few people divers worked with in the past. See what you think.
I played Winter in the Shades of Blue fan film, and it was obvious pretty quickly that I wasn't cast solely for my acting skills, if you know what I mean, which is fine. I was out for a good time too. But he was really sweet to me, and he made it seem real. And then, bam, on the last day of shooting, he dumps me. He says, "Oh, I've got so much post-production work to do, and I have to focus on that." And then I find out that he's humping the AD on the side, and I was just like, screw you, Lance, screw you. Yeah, I played Jan in that stupid Space Ghost movie. Me and Lance was doing it like rabbits while we was filming, and then at the wrap party, he drops me like I got the rabies or something. What a prick!
Jazz, what the hell? You understand what we're doing here, right? We're making a promotional featurette. This is going on the Crimson Storm DVD. Lance isn't gonna use it if we fill it up with all his old girlfriends.
Paul, we've been doing this for weeks now. Haven't you noticed something about Lance?
What?
He's an asshole. Keep watching.
I don't think he's...
Keep watching.
I gave him everything. Just everything. And he was the first man I ever loved. And then he just threw me away like a used condom. He told me he loved me. You just don't say that to somebody unless you mean it. You just don't do that. You just don't do that.
Okay, I get it. He's not the nicest guy. And a terrible boyfriend.
That last one was my sister.
Oh.
Most of these girls, like your stupid friend Becky.
Hey!
Most of these girls know how the game is played. But not Chili. She was different than the rest of them. She was innocent and she believed his lies.
Jazz, I don't know what you want
She
me
was a virgin when she met Lance. He took that away from her. He took it and he just threw it in the trash.
That's why you took this gig. Agenda.
You have an opportunity here, Paul. You can keep making this fluffy little featurette that nobody will ever watch anyway. Or you can use this forum to expose Lance Diver for the colossal womanizing asshat he really is.
Come on, Jazz, we're not Woodward and Bernstein.
We could be. I mean, wouldn't that be more rewarding than interviewing the key grip?
Okay. But if we're gonna do this, we have to tell the truth. We can't just skew it to fit your perspective.
We won't need to. The truth is all we need to bury Lance Diver. However, there's no reason to let him know we've shifted our focus.
First, we have to talk to Becky.
Okay, so the idea is this thing used to be a demon, right? Who got kicked out of hell because he stole this special sword. When it cuts people, it steals their souls. And now the demon's in the body of this really hot chick. who uses the sword to fight the zombie army of Armageddon. Doesn't that sound like a great idea for a comic?
Well, wait, if she's fighting the zombies, they don't have souls, right?
Right. I guess not. Guess it's a stupid idea.
Oh, well, maybe you just need to develop it more.
Okay. Thanks.
I see you've tracked me down.
A simple matter as it happens. So, you have something for me?
Yes. Oh, no, not here. You take that with you and enjoy it in the privacy of your own home.
Very well.
Oh, and remember the deal, okay? This is for your own personal collection. This does not go online. This does not go public in any way, yes?
But of course. A pleasure doing business with you, Stella B.
Stella! Wow. Love this erotic Supergirl you drew for Reggie. I didn't even know you did that kind of work.
What?
Yeah, it's already got like 35 shares on Facebook.
Oh, I'm going to kill him.
Okay, so what do you want to talk to me about?
Listen, Bex, there's no easy way to say this.
Lance is gonna dump you.
What?
Lance...
He's gonna dump you. As soon as he's done shooting the movie, maybe sooner.
Okay, Paul, this isn't funny anymore. Your little roadie here.
Sound engineer.
Whatever. Has been giving me crap since day one. Why are you even letting her?
It's true, Becky. I wish it wasn't, but...
He's a serial leading ladybanger. He does this on every movie he makes.
The last one was Jazz's sister.
Okay. I know Lance is a bit of a player, sure. But it's not like I haven't dated his type before.
Yeah.
This is different. He really cares about me, I can tell.
Let me guess. He told you a story about a girl named Cecilia? He dated her in college? She had dark hair like you and bright eyes like you, and when she laughed, it was like the wind blowing through angel wings. He fell madly in love, and on the day he went to get the engagement ring from the jewelry store, her car hit an icy patch and wrapped itself around a telephone pole. He didn't cry at the funeral, not one tear. But as soon as he got home, it all came flooding out, and he didn't leave his house for 4 days. And yes, he dates a lot of women, but it's only to bury the pain. And he never let himself really get close to anyone. Until you.
That son of a bitch.
He says that to all of them. It's his go-to get in your pants story.
Wait. Do I believe you? I think I believe you. I knew something wasn't right about that guy. I was just having this conversation with Stella. So, Lance and I are kind of having a problem.
Yeah?
Okay, get this. He wants me to lose weight.
What? That's crazy.
I know, right? He says that he can tell my hips are broadening, and that he's afraid that the costume won't fit anymore.
But you're a willow. And a seamstress.
Exactly. I mean, even if I was gaining weight, which I'm not, I could totally let the costume out myself. He says that my thighs are asymmetrical.
You cannot let the stuff get into your head. Your weight is fine. If anything, you're too skinny. This boy's crazy.
I know, I just... Wait, too skinny?
Forget it.
They seem symmetrical to me.
Paul! Oh, I knew it, I knew it, I knew it! What am I gonna do? I have to confront him. But I don't want to see him. Thank you. Crap! I almost told him I loved him. What an idiot. You are such a good person for saving me from this.
Lance,
So you think you're going to dump me? If anyone's doing the dumping around here, it's gonna be Becky. Capiche? I need to talk to Stella. She's at Titan, isn't she?
Yeah, I think so.
Come on, everybody out of my house.
Look, you follow Becky to Titan. I'm gonna go see if I can catch Lance at the convention.
But, okay. Blue, code blue, code blue!
Becky, hold on a minute. What are you talking about? Nobody's dumping anybody. No, I just... Will you calm down and talk to me for just like 2 seconds? Who have you... Hello? Hello? She hung up on me. Can you believe that?
Yes.
Oh! God. You know, I need to go take care of this, all right? Stay here, watch the table. Remember, 20 bucks a piece, 2 for 35. And if they want any autographs, I'll be back in an hour, okay?
You say so.
Now what? Oh, hey, babe. Yeah, I can come pick you up.
Okay, I got one for you. Veronica Lodge from Archie Comics versus Ginger Grant from Gilligan's Island.
Ginger, no question. Veronica's a spoiled little brat, whereas Ginger's been trapped on a desert island for years, fighting off the advances of 3 different guys who aren't getting any. After a while, that'll build up some muscle.
What, you don't think Veronica has a personal trainer? She's got cash to get herself in fighting prime. Pilates, man!
You don't have the slightest idea of what you're talking about.
Oh, yeah, actually, she just walked in. Do you want to talk to her?
Who is that? Is that Lance? Hang up. Hang up right now, Stella.
Okay. She wants me to hang up. Bye. What was that?
He's going to dump me.
What?
I should have known this was coming. I offered to booth babe for him at the con today, and he said no. Stupid. But you know what? I don't even care. Because he's just some stupid boy. Some stupid, really beautiful boy. No, I will not weaken.
Okay, hold on. Have you actually spoken to Lance about this?
Not yet. I'm afraid if I see him, he'll smile at me. And I have to stay mad. By the way, did you see that Reggie posted that Supergirl thing on Instagram? Why would you let him do that?
I didn't. Look, if you haven't actually talked to him, where do you get this idea that he's going to dump you?
It's true. He does it all the time.
Okay, this is all very confusing. If you're here, where's Paul?
He's not here?
Nope. He ran out about a half hour ago chasing after that Becky chick.
Alright, well... Ooh, Black Canary.
20 bucks each, 2 for 35.
Becky! Alright, I was gonna wait till tonight to talk about this, and I certainly wasn't gonna do it in public. But yes, I have been thinking about making some changes. Look, we had some laughs, but let's face it, this isn't working. You were just not the woman I thought you were, and frankly, it's hurting my film.
You gigantic crap weasel.
You know, for an actress, you are the least adventurous girl in bed I have ever been with. You can't control your eating. And let's not forget, you're going gray, like an old woman. So yeah, we're breaking up, and you're off the movie.
Off the movie? You're barely halfway through it. How are you going to finish this epic fan film without me?
Lance!
Oh, you gotta be f***ing kidding me. Lance, you said this was gonna take 5 minutes, and the AC in your car is for crap.
This is your solution? Replacing me with her? What, you're just gonna reshoot the whole movie?
Well, if the shoe fits, honey. Or should I say the spandex? At least I have the, gear to fill it out.
You know what? I don't even care. Fine. Take your whore and good riddance. Because you know what, Lance Diver? You just messed up the best thing that ever happened to you. And you're just gonna have to live with that.
Yeah, right. Come on, Jen.
Bye-bye, Becky.
Wow. Aren't you even gonna knee him in the balls?
Nope. Not worth it.
Well, that was exciting.
I need a drink. You want to grab a drink?
Oh, it's still a couple of hours before closing. I really should stay. Rain check?
I've got time. Beer is good.
Let's go, sister. So, what do you think? Trinity or McLaren's?
I'm easy. Blue! Code blue means code blue!
I was in Fort Worth. At the stockyards! What'd I miss?
Come on, beer waits.
Stella. I thought you were supposed to be set up at this convention.
Oh, yes. But they sold our table to someone else.
Robeson. That little toad. I'll take care of it.
Oh, no, it's fine. I'm all set up in there, and I'm really having a good time.
Fine, but I'm sending that daffy little reporter over to talk to you. Now, speak clearly, enunciate, and smile. Mention the anthology by name, emphasize the release date in October. I've got to get going. I've got a signing in 8 minutes ago. Oh, and I almost forgot. I need to speak with you privately. Meet me at this address at 8 o'clock. Adieu.
Oh, okay. Nice to finally meet you in person.
Well, hello, Marty.
Alyssa, we need to meet. Remember this?
Of course. The famous first date. Ham and cheese croissants and blueberry muffins in the park. Watched a couple of Blue Jays play tag and talked about Woody Allen movies. Good times. $2,000.
I've been giving it a lot of thought. I know I caused you pain, Alyssa, but you weren't exactly sunshine and daffodils to live with either. Marriage is give and take. We both gave, we both took, and when we couldn't make each other happy anymore, we split up. Sad, but it's what happens. Extorting pain money from your ex is not a sign of a healthy ego. Was this blackmail Barry's idea?
Barry doesn't know I'm doing this.
What, and he's not going to notice a new mink stole in your closet all of a sudden? I wanted to be a comic book artist, more than anything in the world.
And I supported you in that.
Yeah, sure, first. Until you saw the level of commitment it actually took. It was a job, it wasn't some weekend lark. Look, I know there are things I could have done better, and I'm sorry for the things I screwed up, but we finished this 5 years ago. I'm not gonna play games, and I'm not gonna give you any money out of this new deal. That's $2,000 from my personal savings to say thank you for what you did in the early days. But that's it.
2 is not 5.
You want to sue me over the new book, Alyssa, go ahead. If you win, fine, but I'm not paying any blood money.
That's a mistake, Marty. You have a brand new publisher who isn't going to want a bunch of litigation screwing up his schedule.
So they drop the book and we both lose. I told you, I'm not doing this.
You are doing this, Marty. And I don't think you fully appreciate how much you're going to lose.
No, I don't think so.
Alyssa. I wish I could say it was nice to see you again.
Karen, what are you doing here?
Hello, Karen.
You know, sweetie, I used to think that you were the smartest one of us all. You certainly had the best grades, well, next to Eddie, of course. This little gambit of yours, dumb.
Karen, I need you to step away from this.
It's all right, Doc.
No, it isn't. I didn't get into this relationship so you could fight my battles for me.
Of course not. But the fact is, you are in this relationship. The blonde threatens you, she threatens me. Problem is, she doesn't have a bullet in the chamber. Barry, who, by the way, after 12 years at the firm, still hasn't made partner. And lost his last 5 cases, one in which was a very messy little civil suit that ended up costing the firm quite a few quid. Frankly, it's a wonder he's still employed. Hush now! I'm not done yet. You, Alyssa, own a web design consulting business which posted a loss the last 6 years. Which means you owe the IRS about $3 grand in back taxes. Oh, and you just took out a second mortgage on the house. How do you? I have money. And I have a lawyer on retainer that eats guys like Barry for brunch. Plus, he has a little bit of a crush on me, so he tends to take cases like this personally. I'm fortified. This is a battle you can't win, Alyssa. You know, there was a time when I used to love you like a sister. But I don't even recognize you now. I don't know who made you like this, but it wasn't Doc. At least not all by himself. So take that check and go. Personally, I would have told you to take your threats and jam them up your perky little ass. But Doc's a nicer person than I am. You need to go away, live your life, and leave us alone. I like your haircut. Oh, thanks.
My hero.
I wanted to help. Is that okay?
I guess that Barry guy's got his work cut out for him, huh?
You got that right.
Well, I'm exhausted. Somebody mention brunch?
Ooh.
Ooh.
Stella, you have those pages for me?
Oh, hi. Yes, obviously they're not inked yet, but it's pretty much everything.
I'm sure those will be fine. Sit.
You have a beautiful house.
It's a rental. If I have to stay in Dallas more than 24 hours, I rent. Hotel rooms give me the creeps. So, Stella, do you have any idea why I invited you to contribute to this anthology?
Not a clue, actually.
Love in the Sky. Pretty standard superhero romance stuff, really, but there's a moment in issue number 2 where your 2 characters are going on their first date. And they realize that even though they have all these superpowers and heightened perceptions, that they can see each other as more or less normal people. That somehow their fantastic abilities cancel each other out, and they can treat each other like a normal couple. They aren't freaks set aside from the rest of humanity. I like that.
Wow, thanks.
It reminded me of the kind of out-of-the-box thinking I used to try to do back in my early days. You know, I wrote and drew my first 10 issues while I was working as a waitress and living in a 580 square foot efficiency.
Oh, I know.
So, while it really is a creaky old line, you really do remind me of myself at your age.
What does that mean? Aren't we basically the same age?
I'm 42.
No, you're not. No, you're not. How?
Clean living, a lot of sex, and a little bit of virgin's blood.
You're kidding. Are you kidding?
Absent?
No, thank you.
Look, I'm not going to go all girl power on you, but I do sometimes like to cultivate female talent. Lord knows there's enough dicks in this business as is. I have work for you, if you want it. I've got about a half dozen backup stories that need an artist, and I can definitely throw some inking work your way. What's your day job?
Oh, I'm a proofreader for Big D magazine.
Well, you should probably keep that for the time being. This isn't glamorous work I'm giving you. It's entry-level stuff. Low page rate, absolutely no promises for the future, but it's a way to keep your foot in the business and make a few bucks along the way, and no one's saying you can't work on your own stuff in the meantime. Just don't miss any deadlines for me.
Yes, of course. Miss Sabbath, this all sounds amazing.
Good. I'll send Ivan over with some paperwork later. Did I mention he's also my attorney? Anyway, I have a masseuse coming over and there's going to be a certain amount of nudity, so...
Oh, yes. Thank you, Miss Sabbath.
Please, call me Talina, and don't thank me yet. I can be a bit of a monster. You'll see.
Okay. Goodbye.
Oh, and Stella? Loved the erotic Supergirl.
I am going to kill him.
So what are we watching again?
Okay, first we have an awesome new Doctor Who fan film where the Doctor fights the alien xenomorphs.
No. No more fan films. Not right now. Please.
Okay, but when Jazz and I finish our movie, we're gonna have a watching party.
Wait, you guys are still doing that stupid documentary?
Oh yeah, and I think you're gonna like it.
The Doctor versus aliens. Where do they get the money to do these things?
Okay, so that's out. So we're moving on to this week's winner of the Busted League online poll, Galaxy Quest!
Never give up, never surrender!
Hey, cell phone's off, Botticelli.
I'm sorry. Oh, I have to take this. Oh, it's Talina Sabbath. Talina, hi.
Stella, good. Listen, something's come up and I need to talk to you. As you know, we publish 4-Color Forum, the industry's leading journal on comic news and in-depth interviews.
Sure.
The art director has completely screwed the pooch on the last 2 issues, so I had to fire him. Thought it might be a good fit for you.
Oh.
This isn't freelance. It's a staff position. Full benefits, profit sharing, etc., etc. Very hands-on. You'd have to hit the ground running, but can't be any worse than that sad sack I just 86'd.
So that means...
You'd have to move. To sunny California, of course. This isn't a job that you can do by remote control, Stella.
Move?
Yes.
To California. Hi.
Hi, I saw your tweet and was hoping you could sign my book.
Oh, sure. What's your name?
Anastasia Felicity.
To A.
Best wishes, Stella. It's really great to meet you. I'm a huge fan.
Oh, well, thank you.
Can I have a hug?
Sure. Oh.
Thanks.
Well, thank you.
Tomorrow's coming fast.
Randy Lakes here. Today I'm speaking with artist Stella Bertinelli.
Oh, Botticelli.
Excuse me?
It's Botticelli, not Bertinelli.
My apologies. Now I understand you're on the roster of talent for Talina Sabbath's new all-girl comic anthology.
Yes, I'm contributing a 10-page story, and I'm very honored to be included in such a talented group of women.
And now what makes your work particularly unique? What constitutes a true Stella Bertinelli story?
Oh, I'm sorry, can we start again or something?
Also, I understand you're branching out into erotic art.